Hey YouTube, I'm back and I'm currently sporting my first attempt to do a braid on my own hair. I've never braided my own hair, not that it was ever long enough to braid into anything, but yeah, this is my first attempt at a protective style and that's what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. I think that for my first time is pretty good. I am currently at about 4 days after washing, and usually around this time my hair starts getting a bit heavy and a little bit way down. I have very fine hair and it gets way down pretty easily, which is why when I wash, right when I take off my rollers and like 2 days after, I usually try not to use any type of moisturizer or any type of oil unless I need it, just because I feel like the residual moisture that you get from all the deep conditioning and the pre-pooing and all that, co-washing, it really holds off on my hair up until, about 2 days, sometimes 3. It depends on on the weather, and what kind of style I'm wearing it in. Because if it's out and there's a lot of wind, or if there's humidity, things like that, it all depends on that, affects how my hair reacts and whether it needs moisture or not. But for the most part, if everything is okay, and my hair retains pretty good moisture balance up until about 2 to 3 days, and then after that, then I start to use a little bit of my moisturizers and a little bit of my oil in my hair. But again, it really does weigh my hair down very easily. So after a couple days, I start needing to, get my hair off my shoulders and keep it up, and I just wanted to find a way to not have to use like ponytails or anything like that, because that really puts a lot of I feel stressed on my hair. I'm very tender-headed around my temple area, so when I use anything that pulls my hair back, if it's not loose, it makes this part of my head very tender. So I was just trying to find ways to just keep my hair up and protect it and not have to have a lot of tension on my hair. What else? I just wanted to have just a little bit of hair talk. I guess as far as how we tend to use a lot of products in our hair that seem to work, and some don't, and a lot of times the ones that do work, for some reason they just fall off your regimen, and you just stop using them, and then you realize that maybe that was a good product, and then you might want to incorporate it again into your regimen. And I found that that's happened to me a lot, which is why you might see in my videos that I mention a lot of products that I've used, and I say, well, I've used this product for a lot of years, and then the other day I was thinking, well, people must be wondering, like, well, if you used this product for a lot of years, then why isn't your hair like, longer than it is? And then it makes you wonder if it really works or not. But that's usually what happens. You find a product that really works, and you just sort of don't stick to it. And I'm very guilty of that. I was very lazy as far as my hair care, and sticking to anything, and I would get a product that I would get very good results with, and then all of a sudden I would just not do it regularly or not use it regularly. And I did that for a lot of years. I would wash my hair, with any shampoo that I would have at hand, and I would condition with whatever shampoo I would have at hand. And most of the time I wouldn't even deep condition, and I would just go. Sometimes I would just do a wash and go and just, put some kind of gel on my hair, or just leave the same conditioner that I used to condition my hair, just leave it in there, and I would just go, and then after that was done for that day, I would literally just grab my hair in a ponytail, and it would stay like that for days, and I wouldn't even comb it or anything. So when I say I was not taking care of my hair, I really wasn't. And then when I would try to take care of my hair, it would be in the form of salons, and which I wouldn't say was like the greatest thing, because I would switch salons a lot, and not every salon does good stuff for your hair. Like I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube about Dominican salons and getting Dominican blowouts, and some are positive, some are negative, but I just feel like not all of them do a great job. A Dominican blowout involves a lot of heat for your hair, and a lot of these places are very heavy-handed when it comes to heat. You would have ladies going on your hair like for 5 minutes on just one piece of hair, and smoke will be going everywhere, and it would just be ridiculous, So the one salon that I did stick to, she was really good as far as that was concerned, because you get a lot of heat when you go in with your rollers, but I feel like it's not as bad because your ends are protected, but it's somewhat protected, but it's not getting direct heat. And a lot of times the heat settings are on low, unless you get like a really old hair dryer that just doesn't go on low and it's just automatically on high. But whenever I felt like it was too hot, I would let them know that if they could lower it a little bit for me. But as far as like blowing out my roots, she would not spend any more than 2 minutes on one piece of hair. Like, she would take one piece and she would just blow it out one time, and then she would just pass it through the ends just a little bit to smooth out the ends, and that's about it. So she was really good with that, so I didn't experience a lot of heat damage with her. But the other salons that I went to, it was just brutal, so that is one of the main reasons why I decided to take my own hair care, and do it myself. So so that's why you might see a lot of products that I show you guys that I say I've used for a long time and it really works, because when I did attempt to take care of my hair, that's what got my hair, back to a semi-healthy state. And then I would just get lazy and give it up, and I would go to my old bad habits. So yeah, so I'm trying to go back and incorporate those old products that I know worked on my hair back into my new regimen that I have now, and hopefully we'll get to see some good results. So I hope you guys will like to join me on my journey, and we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about this, and about seeing how I can grow my hair. This is really the longest that I've had my hair. So I am really excited to see how far I can get. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.